What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 501 of Community Universe Mode, and we are live at the third and Purgatory event, the last stop before the show of shows Ascendant 6, officially just 4 weeks away. The dates have been changed. If you did not hear, originally it was going to be the 10th, 12th, and 13th of August. Now it is going to be the 11th, 12th, and 13th of August. But we are on the fast track to the grandest stage of them all. But before we can get there, we have got an action-packed show here at Purgatory. And kicking things off with a bit of a surprise pre-show matchup, as No Fun Martini is set to take on El Jefe. And of course, you can see right out of the gate this beautiful arena, as always, made by the one and only Big Toph in chat from St. Louis, Missouri. Purgatory is the last opportunity for a lot of the Genesis superstars to get a big win, enough to be placed on the Ascendant 6 card. The two men in this matchup don't have to worry about that, though, as they have both already qualified for the Genesis Money in the Bank ladder match, along with Kevin Silva and Sam Valentine. Of course, later on tonight, another spot will be filled when Matsuda Tanaka and Jaquan Shea compete in a 2 out of 3 falls Money in the Bank qualifier. A former international champion, No Fun Martini, though, been having his issues with El Jefe as of late. A couple of weeks ago, No Fun Martini had pinned El Jefe in a tag team matchup. Let's see if El Jefe can get the win back here one-on-one. The 6th annual CMV Royal Rumble winner for two-time light heavyweight champion. What up, guys? By the way, Topher, Spoon, Mark, Dynamic, all the little fresh boys getting here to begin with. And there he is, showing up and showing out in St. Louis. The Arriba Man is ready for action, guys, and what a show we do have here at Purgatory. Of course, our main event, that huge collision between the two headlining matches of Ascendant 6, World Champion Harvey Hastings and his number one contender, Jacob Ziegler, going to take on Josh Wolf and Alpha World Champion Chris Andrews, not to mention 3 championship matches tonight. Tyson Cage will challenge D'Angelo Prince for the Anarchy Championship. Will crown new World Tag Team Champions when the ATL take on Brule. And what will surely be akin to 2 Mack trucks colliding at full speed, Brody Hallett will challenge Dallas Steele for the International Championship. Here we go. The referee rings the bell. No Fun Martini and El Jefe starting things off with this capacity crowd backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. Straight away by Martini, now into a full mount and just raining down with those left hands. A stomp to the gut on the way out as well. Did you guys not hear that? Oh, wow. I think my TV was muted that whole time. GG, no re. Vintage dashing. Wait, what? No, the music was... Can you guys hear me? You can hear me, right? Because I did have the music on there. El Jefe with a nice fireman's carry there to take over. No Fun Martini now pops back up. Irish whip. Out onto the apron he goes, and El Jefe going to follow through with a big hook to the jaw. Sends him tumbling down to the outside. Oh, now this battle going to spill out the ramp. That's not good news. This is a clean singles matchup, meaning that countouts are in effect. Referee Perry White already at 3. Oh, and a nice standing drop kick by the party policeman. Looking for that momentum heading into Ascendant 6 for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Count of 5, guys, and Martini continuing to beat down El Jefe. 6 now. These guys got to get back to the ring. Nice takedown onto the LED. 7, is Martini going to start off the show with that cheeky count out? El Jefe, though, at Perry White's count of 8, gonna rush back to the ring, count of 9, and 10. El Jefe victorious via count out. over No Fun Martini. I think it was Martini who was trying to get the count-out victory, but it backfired on him big time. El Jefe evens the score between he and No Fun Martini with the cheekiest of count-out wins to kick off Purgatory. El Jefe, baby. Gonna pass off that momentum to his good friend Chris Andrews in the main event, though hopefully in our main event we won't get a count-out. Vintage Topher indeed, at Martini looking furious. He was trying to pull the dirty heel tactic and get the count-out win over El Jefe, but Jefe beating him to it. Bateman, you Egg McMuffin. All right. Definitely more than 4 people in here. The view counter must be glitched or something. But what up, Go? And a Hardline, by the way, I saw you sneaking here before, Dash. That was the first matchup, a cheeky bonus matchup. Now we get into the proper match card as things will get underway. A grudge match coming at us. Going to be going at it once again. Of course, they fought, was it about 3 or 4 weeks ago in a Money in the Bank qualifying matchup about that. Angelo Babos was dominating, mind you, but Kevin Silva somehow found a way to come back, and I think he hit a capture suplex to sneak out the win over Babos. And even though Babos' opportunity to get into Money in the Bank has now gone away, still the chance for him to rewrite that wrong and pick up a big win on pay-per-view. Snag him a spot on that Ascendant 6 card. And here he comes, the self-proclaimed Portuguese god of wrestling, Kevin Silva. We just saw No Fun Martini and El Jefe duke it out. El Jefe starting off the show as only a vintage Topher Claw should, with a count-out win. Now let's see if the man they'll share the ring with, that Ascendant 6, Kevin Silva, can nab himself a W. Again, the other confirmed participant being Sam Valentine. And actually up next after this matchup, Matsuda Tanaka and Jaquan Shea will compete in a 2 out of 3 falls match to take up the 5th spot on the Fallout Genesis next Saturday. Is the New Day Genesis will be on, guys. Next week starts the schedule, so tomorrow will be Fusion, Tuesday will be NGW, and Genesis will be on Saturday. Markentel will be involved in the final Money in the Bank qualifier. We don't know who his opponent will be as of yet. Yo, what up, Famous? I hate when the view counter does this all the time. It always glitches. It's very irritating. But today is indeed the day. Glad for you to drop in. Right here tonight at Purgatory. John Reed and Crazy J, not in a match, but in a fight. And there is the outlaw, Angelo Babos, coming to us with some new digs. Babos, of course, debuted just last month, had only his 2nd matchup ever at Cause Effect 3 with a loss to Deshaun Porter, it was. Since then, Babos has been struggling to rack up some victories, so this is most definitely a colossal opportunity he cannot afford to let pass him by. So here we go, Kevin Silva and Angelo Babos in this grudge match here at Purgatory 3. Oh, that's not referee Perry White, by the way. New referee here for Purgatory. What's his name? We got to figure out a name for this guy now. Marcus LeFew. That's his name. And a big by Kevin Silva straight out of the gate, and referee Marcus LeFew watching on. Perry White had to take care of some business tonight, so Marcus stepping in for him. Big old drop kick and double boot straight to the face. Silva gonna follow that up with a lifting reverse DDT. Not a great way to get things started here for Angelo Babos. And look at this now, a half camel clutch. Kevin Silva, a very, very dangerous wrestler. You do not want to get caught on the ground. Cannot out-wrestle Kevin Silva. Look at that, backpack. Double knee backstabber, that was awesome. Modified backstabber, if you will. Double knee to the spine, though, doesn't keep Silva down for very long. Takes Babos' arm, snaps it over the shoulder, forearm smash to retaliate. Big kick to the midsection, and right back to that modified backstabber. Angelo Babos taking a moment to appreciate the CMV fans in attendance here. Big old kick to the chest. Silva fires back with a punch to the gut. Gonna hunch Angelo over and pain on the outlaw. Gets chopped down his sides with a calf kick. Kevin, hey, there we go. The view counter fixing itself. That's more like it. 15 viewers, bless. Hope you're all enjoying the show so far. Still a lot to get to, of course. 3 championship matches. John Reed and Crazy J in a fight. And that main event, of course, the 2 headlining matches of Ascendant 6 collide. Another backstabber by Angelo Babos. 3 in a matter of minutes. Dragged by arm and leg now. Babos goes for the first pinfall attempt in the match. Not even a 1 count. Of course, up next after this, Matsuda Tanaka and Jaquan Shea look to finally end their rivalry that's been going on pretty much all season. And a 2 out of 3 falls Money in the Bank qualifier. And look at Babos now getting a hold of Kevin Silva's arm. You know, Kevin Silva is a pretty dangerous submission expert, especially that abdominal stretch of his he calls the Olympic stretch. It's a submission that a lot of people scoff at, but it is seriously painful. Angelo Babos going to want to try to avoid that, but there's so many other ways Silva can defeat you as well, like that capture suplex he beat Babos with earlier this month. Babos has got this armbar locked in tight right now, though. Silva cannot find a way to escape. Babos has to let go. The outlaw slamming the arm down into the canvas, down to the top rope, up high, high rank district. Will this pay off, or will it be the downfall of Angelo Babos? Goes for a double. Oh, he got him. Missed the double knee gut buster, but then rolled through for like a cheeky kind of drop kick. That was awesome. Rolls through now. Air raid siren set up down into a neck breaker. Angelo Babos again tries to the pin. Frequent pins. Referee Marcus LeFew only counts 1. Look at that. Nice crucifix slam, though, into a pin. Not even a 1 count. Not too sure if that was a rope break or not. Couldn't really tell. Up to the second turnbuckle, though, goes Silva, who's not a frequent flyer, but that cannonball sent down going to help him out big time. I thought he was going to go up there again, but instead takes some time to taunt, mock the CM Universe who are behind Babos here, but that gives Babos some time to try and recuperate. Up to his seat, elbow to the side of the head, kick to the midsection. Oh my God, a 4th modified backstabber. That is very obviously Babos' favorite move. Now rebounds off the ropes for a double axe handle to the back of the knee. Brings Silva up to a vertical base. Irish whip, guys, and our first tweet of the night comes from Reese Ortiz, who says, "Dashing you under Castle Fame spell. The only superstars these people want to see are myself and Xander Slate. Not Wolf, not Babos, and definitely not Adam Scott." What did I say to piss off Reese Ortiz? I guess because I didn't mention that a co-main event tonight is Xander Slate going one-on-one with Adam Scott. I do apologize, Ortiz. Oh my God, a 5th. Going for the record is Babos. 5 times with that modified backstabber. Arms out wide, and Babos is feeling himself right now. Ooh, Meteora in the corner. Kevin Silva just got rocked. Now to the top rope goes Babos. Again, going to try for this high-risk offense. It didn't pay off for him before. Elbow drop to the lower spine, though, and that had to hurt Kevin Silva. Now Babos with a knee to the back of the head and having a little bit of fun while he's at it. Playing with his food, if you will. Kevin Silva is a very dangerous competitor. Is this smart? I'm not too sure. Babos, though, kick to the midsection, heel to the boot to the back of the skull. Forearm smash, and good night, Kevin Silva in the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Angelo Babos rewrites the wrong that happened earlier this month. The Outlaw victorious here at Purgatory over Kevin Silva, and even though he still will not be in Money in the Bank, at least he secures this victory and heads into the show of shows with some momentum on his side. That stiff forearm smash directly to the jaw knocks Silva on his ass. And Angelo Babos leaves St. Louis, Missouri a winner. The backstabbing machine, Angelo Babos. There's what did it right there. The heel of Babos' boot to the base of Silva's skull, and then that massive forearm smash. Angelo Babos picks up his first pay-per-view win. What lies ahead for Babos at Ascendant 6? Maybe gonna try to punch his ticket into the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal. But for tonight, he's gonna celebrate. And I'm sure Silva's gonna be stinging from that loss. All right, guys. Great pre-show there to start off Purgatory 3, but now it's time to get into the main card. 7 huge matches, 3 championship matches, and a colossal main event. Things going to start off, of course, live from St. Louis, Missouri, as a rivalry that has spanned across the entire season comes to an end. Matsuda Tanaka and Jaquan Shea going to collide. The match at Ascendance has been filled up with El Jefe, No Fun Martini, Kevin Silva, and Sam Valentine, who will join them, either Tanaka or Shea. And of course, on the next episode of Genesis, Mark and Zell, we know, will be involved in the final qualifier. Who exactly his opponent or opponents will be. Bateman, you're not going to be there for the big dog versus Bobby Lashley, the greatest main event. But every time these two have stepped into the ring together, they have put on a banger. And surely this will be no different. 2 out of 3 falls at the first superstar to gain 2 points. A pinfall submission, count out, or disqualification will be victorious. Things started between these guys all the way back at Exodus when Matsuda Tanaka debuted in RJPW. Jaquan Shea wanted to be his first opponent. Tanaka would take him down. It was about 3 months ago that Jaquan Shea returned from injury, a hiatus, to defeat Tanaka and even the score. So the rubber match is what we are getting right here, right now, and something big on the line indeed in that Money in the Bank spot. And as the Ultimate Dragon Slayer makes his way out into the Purgatory Arena, guys, a tweet here comes from Angelo Babos, who says, at Kevin Silva, that's in Spanish again, not even going to try. Hasn't Angelo Babos learned by now that I don't speak Spanish? I'm sure it's something along the lines of, haha, you lost. If I had to take a little guess, Matsuda Tanaka, renowned around the world, and of course built up his fan base in Japan as a part of the RJPW roster, came to CMV, like I said, a couple of months into this season, and was a force to be reckoned with. But lately, especially these past 3.5 months or so, Tanaka has fallen into a stupor, a hole that he can't seem to dig himself out of. Can he change his luck tonight at Purgatory and snatch up that spot in Money in the Bank? Gonna have to get past the 2-time Anarchy champion, Jaquan Shea, to do so. Matsuda Tanaka, we know him to be a versatile striker, and especially that knee of his is what Jaquan Shea will have to be weary of in this matchup. Tanaka donned in his war paint. He is ready for battle. As here he comes, look at you, hashtag making a win tonight at Purgatory in his Thanos attire. The 2-time CMV Anarchy champion, Jaquan Shea, looks to punch his ticket to the grandest stage of them all. We all know what a Money in the Bank ladder match entails. 6 men. Sorry, trying to... Oh, cheeky hair there. 6 men will compete, and the first superstar to climb a ladder and unhook the briefcase that hangs a good 10 foot plus in the air will receive that opportunity, a contract to cash in anytime, anywhere for a world championship opportunity. What's up, Gumball? Well, Jaquan Shea looking to use that gauntlet to take down Tanaka. And Jaquan Shea not looking too worried. Will that confidence be his downfall? Referee Marcus LaFew rings the bell. Remember, this is 2 out of 3 falls. Right out of the gate, Jaquan Shea going to toss Tanaka into the corner. Up next after this guy's our first of 3 championship bouts here, as Tyson Cage will challenge D'Angelo Prince in an Anarchy Rules match for the CMV Anarchy Championship. Jaquan Shea's strategy seems to just be keep Irish whipping Tanaka into this corner. This is fun. Now we're going to Irish whip to another corner. Off the ropes, though. Tries for a drop kick. Takes out Tanaka and hits referee Marcus. You did not, Suntan. That is actually the matchup after this. Nice. Tanaka explodes out of the corner. Clothesline chops down Shea. Our 2 other title matches tonight, of course, we were supposed to see the Forsaken take on Brule to crown new World Tag Team Champions. Of course, remember it was 2 weeks ago that Castle Face stripped the Good Brothers of the World Tag Team title. So we will crown new champions tonight. The Forsaken, though, has stepped down from the matchup, and so will be replaced by the ATL. A first-time matchup. Malcolm Bryan and Sean Porter will take on Dulazair and Brett Angel to crown new champions heading into Ascendant 6. And, of course, Brody Halleck, the unbeaten Tower of Dominance, challenges the God Killer Dallas Steele for the International Championship. Short arm shoulder block, goes for a lateral press, and only a 1 count produced. Big old kick to the chest, and goodbye Tanaka. Kick to the chest again. We talk about how Tanaka's a lethal striker, but so is Jaquan Shea. Irish whip, and Tanaka rebounds. Shea waiting for him on the rebound. Woo! You blinked, you missed it. Jaquan Shea with some beautiful athleticism on display there. Outmatching Tanaka, and then a sit-out Tiger Bomb. Rebounds off the ropes, maybe just trying to ensure that his cardio is in check. Ooh, big Click fan. Too sweet me, baby. Never forget. Oh, and Tanaka gets a boot right to the side of the head. With that eat defeat, though, Jaquan Shea's not done. Stomped down onto the face. Jaquan Shea not afraid to do whatever he has to do in order to be victorious here. Both men know that they can beat each other, but there's never been such an opportunity on the line between them before. A spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Jaquan Shea, ooh, Meteora off the second turnbuckle. That was tasty. Matsuda Tanaka using the ropes to pull himself back up to a seat. Unfortunately, they'll go for him. Jaquan Shea's waiting for him. Out onto the apron, and some power shown by Shea. Belly to belly suplex takes Tanaka right back into the squared circle. Tanaka not staying out for long, though. European uppercut, bit of distance put between them. German suplex countered up in the air, and a hip toss. Then we get a Michinoku driver. No falls awarded as of yet. Well, Joey Bacon tweeting out here, not seeming very happy that he and El Jefe didn't get the World Tag Team title opportunity. Joey Bacon saying that they have beaten Brule in the past. It should be them. We saw El Jefe, of course, in action at the top of the show, winning via countout over No Fun Martini. Another diving Meteora, lateral press, still only a 1 count. Elbow drop to the back of the head, and Jaquan Shea so far in this matchup has maintained control. Little spurts of offense here and there by Tanaka. Nothing definitive, though, and enough to get him in control. Lateral press there. So, like I said, Jaquan Shea not afraid to do what he has to do in order to be victorious. Dirty heel tactics, tries for the dirty pin, but Matsuda with a German suplex fires back big time, and now Tanaka rallying the support of the CMV Universe. Big knee to the face. He's not done. Jaquan Shea clipped with a forearm smash, and again continues to pop up, not staying down. Pele kick, though. You saw Shea get his hand up. Blocked a little bit of that. Don't know if it was enough, however. And into the corner, Tanaka. All the way across the ring. Big super kick right on the button. All that momentum, all that buildup. Now across the ring, puts some distance between he and Shea. The knee is trembling. Kinshasa! 1, 2, no, only a 2 count for Matsuda. Thought he might get the first score, but Jaquan Shea digs down deep, does not allow him to take the lead. And a Phoenix Splash then attempted. Jaquan Shea gets his wherewithal about him, shakes the cobwebs to move out of the way just in the nick of time. And now, shades of his former tag team partner, Jamari Williams, with the Kiwi Crushers. These kicks to the chest, so ferocious, it's literally shaking the cameraman. And that final kick right to the back of the head. No rest for the weary, knows Jaquan Shea, back suplex. The Kip Up King returns. And now lines up his shot. Matsuda Tanaka is rocked. He's on spaghetti legs. And the Brain Master by Jaquan rears its ugly head. 1, 2. No! Neither man allowing the other to take the lead and get a point in this 2 out of 3 falls Money in the Bank qualifier. Jaquan, though, knows he has the upper hand, currently trying to maintain the driver's seat, stalking Matsuda Tanaka. Double boots to the chest, though, sends Jaquan flying back, and Tanaka tries for a pin out of desperation at 1. Oh, not even a 2 count there. Into the head scissors. Elbows busting Jaquan Shea wide open. A gash right across his forehead, but Jaquan does not stay down. Jawbreaker. And there's a swift high kick planted right to the base of the skull. Drops Tanaka flush. And Jaquan Shea perhaps going to try for a pin out of that. He does. Lateral press. 1, 2. Still nobody has scored a point. Tanaka, though, does not look to be in good shape. Jaquan Shea, who's bleeding from the apron. Springboard frog splash. Right to the lower back. Stomp to the lower back. John Reed Crazy J is 2 matches. After this, we have Tyson Cage versus D'Angelo Prince for the Anarchy title. Then it's John Reed and Crazy J in that fight. So Jaquan Shea exits the ring for a moment, catching his bearings, I suppose. Echo! God save the Queen! And Jaquan Shea with the people's elbow. Having a little bit of fun. Yeah, Matsuda Tanaka definitely... Oh, nice little single leg drop kick. When he came into CMV was a huge prospect. Was red hot. Touched on the fact that these past about 4 months have been really tough on Tanaka. He cannot find himself any victories. Even being endorsed by the one and only Paul Devon has not helped Tanaka out of his funk. Jaquan Shea taking Matsuda for a little bit of a walk. Snapmare now into a seated position. Did he just bite? Is he biting him? Or is he raking his eye? Raking the eyes. I thought he was biting him for a second. Jaquan Shea, I know you'll do whatever you have to do, but that's taking it to another another level. Jaquan Shea, jawbreaker. Kicks out the shin. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. That is just malicious. Kicking someone in the shin. What a dick move. To the head scissors again. Jaquan Shea will not allow Tanaka to get off those elbow strikes. Kick to the gut, caught by Tanaka, popped up into a power bomb. Well scouted counter by Tanaka, and what's the ultimate one doing now? Just staring down at Jaquan Shea, bleeding slightly from that wound on his forehead. Tanaka grabbing at his head. Both these men to beat the hell out of each other, and there still hasn't even been a single fall. Oh, knife edge chop, and Tanaka goes for something but a rake of the eyes by Jaquan. Michinoku driver follows through into the pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Kicks out the back of the knee again to the chest. 3, 4. Lighting that chest up like the 4th of July, and to the head with that final kick, ringing the bell. Jaquan goes for a jumping cutter now, but Tanaka knows that he's drifting into the deep end, trying desperately to keep his head above the water. Jaquan finds his opening, channeling the support of the CM universe, feeding off their energy. Jaquan Shea becoming the people's champion in this match. Has his eyes on the prize, that of course being the Money in the Bank spot at Ascended 6. Counters the counter to counter the counter. And now out of the airplane spin, Jaquan Shea drops Tanaka like a sack of stone. Tanaka rolls out of the ring, well aware that Jaquan Shea cannot pin him or submit him out there, but Jaquan not looking to give Matsuda Tanaka any time to rest up here. Tanaka runs right back into the ring. Jaquan Shea in pursuit, but Tanaka's ready for him. Wrist clutch, Northern Light suplex to the pin, but a rope break. Dragged by arm and leg, center of the ring, and what exactly is Tanaka going for now, guys? Well, Tanaka's not going for anything. Eyes glazed over, it looks like he's out of it. Jaquan Shea goes for a pin. Wasted too much time, though. Oh, perfect position, Jaquan Shea. Inputting 450. But Tanaka was out of the way. I thought that maybe Jaquan was going to go for his 630 senton. Double boot stop. All right, Crazy. Thanks for dropping in, man. Knee to the face, and Tanaka has Jaquan Shea exactly where he wants him. Up over the shoulders. GTS! And Shea looks done for. 1, 2. Are you kidding? Only a 2 count. Matsuda racking his brain to the apron, beckoning for Jaquan, who probably has no idea where he is to get up to his feet. Springboard, knee to the side of the head. These knees to the... So dangerous. Well, Tanaka has reversed the momentum of this matchup, but now he is in firm control. Has a hold of the arm, does Tanaka. Jaquan Shea trying to escape as he battles up to his feet. Punch to the jaw. Tanaka clutches at his ribs. Jaquan closes in, gets a kick to the midsection for his troubles. Arm drag, though. Knife edge chop. Too quick is Tanaka. Irish whip into the corner. Boot to the side of the head. Jaquan tries for a belly-to-belly. 1999. Reversal fest ensuing. Referee Marcus Lafew to the pin. Just a 2 count. Head scissors and for the 3rd time in this matchup, Jaquan Shea escapes. No matter what, Shea will just not allow Tanaka to hit those elbows out of the head scissors. Neither one of these guys will give the other an edge. Oh! Super kick to the gut! And an axe kick! How brutal looking was that? Tanaka is out like a light. To the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Jaquan Shea finally scores the first fall. But remember, this is 2 out of 3 falls, meaning Matsuda Tanaka still has a chance to come back and tie it up. But a swag walk by Jaquan Shea. Look for this to be a definitive 2-0 win. Double axe handles roll through, kick to the side of the head. Tanaka looks for refuge in the corner. Lets out a mighty roar to Shea. He's feeling it. He's rolling right now. Punch to the gut. Up to the second turnbuckle. Wraps his arm around Tanaka's neck. A rolling cutter. Somersault cutter. And now to the top rope. Shea with the 630 set on Tanaka. Knows Jaquan Shea too well and moves out of the way. Pop up. Into a sunset flip. That was amazing. To steal the win. 1. Just a 1 count. Mamma mia, Jaquan Shea never ceases to amaze. What a match. What a showing. Neckbreaker. Double knees by Shea, then backflips, double knees again. Putting pressure on those ribs. And Shea for the death blow. The Berlin Bazaar. Wants to ensure Tanaka does not get lucky with a rope break. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Jaquan Shea. 2-0 is going to Ascendant 6. The 5th confirmed man in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Joins El Jefe, No Fun Martini, Kevin Silva, and Sam Valentine. Another instant classic between these two superstars, and in the end, Jaquan Shea gets the better of the Dragon Slayer, bringing this season-long feud to an end and punching his ticket to the grandest stage of them all. Jaquan Shea tops Matsuda Tanaka once and for all. Certainly not without the wounds of war, though. A stellar confrontation. Jaquan Shea leaves the better man and walks into Ascendant 6, looking to become Mr. Money in the Bank. So here we go, guys. The action continues at Purgatory 3, live from St. Louis, Missouri. And our first of 3 championship matches. The CMV Anarchy title about to be on the line as champion D'Angelo Prince defends against the movie star dashing Tyson Cage in a classic Anarchy Rules match. It was the last month that Cause and Effect 3 that Tyson Cage won an 8-pack challenge, or rather survived would be the better way to put it, an 8-pack challenge in order to become #1 contender and receive this opportunity here tonight. Now it's time to see if he can follow up on it. Both these men have been building up momentum steadily this past month. Who will walk into Ascendant 6 as the Anarchy champion? Of course, an Anarchy Rules match, guys, means that anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. The only rule is that pinfall or submission must happen inside of the ring. This means that D'Angelo Prince does not have a champion's advantage. Of course, Prince won the title in his second reign back at Homecoming 3, actually defeating the man we just saw be victorious over Matsuda Tanaka, Jaquan Shea. Able to retain it and effectively end the career of Adam Valentine last month at Cause and Effect 3. Can D'Angelo Prince punch his ticket to the grandest stage of them all with the Anarchy Championship in tow? Or will it be this man, the bona fide movie star, dashing Tyson Cage, of course the titular character of Marvel's movie, Moon Knight, I should say, the #1 movie in America right now. As I touched on, both these guys this past month have been picking up victories. Even level when it comes to momentum. It's going to be all about who brings their A game. Anarchy Rules. Tyson Cage got to look out for his moneymaker. Well, Tyson Cage ready for his first ever singles championship opportunity. He is a former Fusion Tag Team champion. Went through hell and came back again to be victorious in that 8-pack challenge last month. Will he allow the opportunity to pass him by? There he is. The CMV Anarchy champion, D'Angelo Prince, with his crown jewel in tow. D'Angelo Prince been competing in CMV off and on for near 3 years. Only this season did he finally find success becoming Anarchy champion. Did lose it for a while, but then gained it back. Let me get a big tweet here, guys, from Kevin Silva responding to Babos' tweet from earlier saying, Bambos had illegal spikes on his elbow pad. No wonder Mr. Silva was knocked out. How could LaFave allow this? I demand a reversal of the decision. Hashtag no confidence. D'Angelo Prince, the spotlight is on him tonight. Can he get the job done? Or Tyson Cage get the better of him? Still a lot to get to here at Purgatory, guys. Up next after this matchup, it is finally happening after months of attacks by Crazy J on John Reed. It's not a match, it's going to be a fight. And that main event pitting the two headlining bouts of Ascendant 6 against each other, Harvey Hastings and Jacob Ziegler versus Josh Wolf and Chris Andrews. So many questions going into that matchup, but one question going to be answered right here. Who walks out of St. Louis, Missouri as Anarchy champion? And Dashing Tyson Cage certainly feeling very good about himself right now, basking in his own glory, if you will. There is the Crown Prince. Said crown, by the way, not clown. He's no joker. D'Angelo Prince is as mean as they come, but also one of the most... Oh, look at that, mocking mocking Tyson Cage, I should say. As now he hands the Anarchy Championship off to referee Marcus LeFew. And this is Anarchy rules, remember. Doesn't mean we'll necessarily see weapons, but it is legal. So here we go. Let's get it on. Tyson Cage checking his moneymaker one last time. D'Angelo Prince is amped up as he can be. The referee rings the bell. Let's get it on. They meet middle of the ring. Kick to the gut straight out of the gate by Cage and follows it through with a single underhook DDT. Excellent start for the challenger. Not so much for the champion. It stomped down onto the arm. Now face smashed right off of the canvas. An aggressive Tyson Cage here tonight at Purgatory. Then a massive lariat just going to floor D'Angelo Prince. Prince got to come to already. He's in big trouble. Punch to the temple, and Tyson Cage wants that championship, baby. Goes for a DDT. Finally a sign of life by Prince. Near to the midsection. Ducks the clothesline. Gets it on the rebound, though. Stomp to the knee to follow up. Grab by the hair. Irish whip. Goodbye, D'Angelo. Rebounds off the ropes, and Tyson going to catch him. Attempted calf kick. D'Angelo saw it coming. Moves out of the way. Northern Light suplex. No braves to attempt the pin too early on. And a stiff slap right across the face. Prince going to make Tyson Cage his bitch as he follows up with a picture-perfect lion salt. Well, that's not going to be all, though. D'Angelo, Irish whip now. Tyson Cage rebounds. Goes for a high knee. Nearly sends himself out of the ring. And a backslide driver down onto the neck. It looked so brutal. Nearly made me cringe. Elbow to the midsection again and again. D'Angelo breaks himself free from the grasp of Tyson Cage as he closes in, though, thrown right overhead with a fireman's carry. Tyson Cage got to be careful not to allow his ego to get in the way of what's in front of him here. A chance to become Anarchy champion 11 times. Goes D'Angelo Prince face first off that top turnbuckle, and here we go. Anarchy rules. What kind of toy is Tyson Cage going to bring to the party? The age-old equalizer, a steel chair in hand, and right to the head of D'Angelo Prince. That crack, cringe-inducing one. Only a one count, though. The Anarchy champion digs down deep to pull out that kick out. Swings through with a punch in the midsection. Goes behind, single knee gutbuster, takes out Tyson Cage momentarily, and now D'Angelo has the chair in hand right across the back, but Tyson moves out of the way too quick, and again the chair goes right off of D'Angelo Prince's head. Elbow to the side of the head, though. Stomp to the chest. Stomp to the chest again. And now where's D'Angelo going, looking for his own weapon? What is he going to pull out? Well, Tyson beginning to regain his composure. We want tables. D'Angelo Prince throws it into the ring. Tyson's ready for him. D'Angelo, just going to stand there. Just grabbing the hair, that slick back hair, looking good. A trio of elbows to the midsection. Tyson, you see, shaking his head a little bit. Trying to make sure he stays with it. Into the corner and then tossed out to the middle of the ring like a sack of dirty laundry. Like garbage. Jawbreaker, though, Prince ain't going to take that. We get a bangarang. Ooh, it looks like Tyson Cage might have caught his wrist on the edge of the table. Only a 1 count. Now the table is hanging out of the ring. D'Angelo's forward Russian leg sweep. D'Angelo's planning to use it. I don't think it'll come to fruition, but now Prince goes to the top rope, perfect position. Question is, what's he going to try to go for? Pointing at Tyson Cage, and Cage gets to his feet, unaware of what awaits him. Chop right down on the top of the head. And the Anarchy Champion, like it ain't no damn bit of chicken wang. And Cage, out of instinct, grabs the ropes, pulling himself up to his feet, clothesline down to the outside, have a nice trip. And see ya next fall. Now what is D'Angelo doing here? Tyson to his feet, but he's on spaghetti legs, and D'Angelo Prince in the ring just looking at him. Slides back into the ring. Well, D'Angelo got lost in thought for a moment, and now Tyson Cage makes him pay for it. Shoulder thrust down to the outside. I throw my dirty laundry. I throw it right out the window. Well, now Tyson Cage pulling a D'Angelo Prince. There we go, going to follow after him. Kick right to the side of the ribs. These guys can stay out here for as long as they want, but mind you, if they want to be victorious, it has to be by pinfall or submission in the ring. Wheelbarrow neck breaker on the outside, where that concrete lies beneath those thin pads. Boot to the top of the head, though. The Anarchy Champion tries for a kick to the midsection, caught by Tyson Cage. Nice reflexes by the challenger, and a half crab applied. He cannot win using this, though. If D'Angelo taps out, it wouldn't count. Oh! Busted open off the elbow strike, and then a vintage Tyson Cage codebreaker follows through. Tyson senses the end is near, but D'Angelo bites the bullet, takes it with a pinch of salt. Wrong time to taunt. Clothesline chops down the champ. And now, from the driver's seat, Cage looks to put on the final touch. Goes to the Canadian Destroyer, countered by D'Angelo into a facebuster, and a pin attempt by the champ now. Only a 1 count. D'Angelo, hands on his hips, thinking, what do I gotta do? Kicks to the midsection, perhaps we're gonna try for the coronation, his Hangman's facebuster, but these two guys obviously did their homework on each other. Swing out neck breaker. Code breaker again! And D'Angelo Prince goes completely limp. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I thought that was over right there. Got ahead of myself. Tyson Cage argues with referee Marcus Lafew. Take it easy on him, Tyson. It's his first night. Face first off the canvas. And the second time's the charm. Canadian Destroyer. Into the pin. No rope breaks. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. The close calls for Tyson Cage have got me on the edge of my seat. Punch to the gut, though. D'Angelo Prince somehow pulls through to the other side after taking that Canadian Destroyer, and now is bleeding like a stuck pig. DDT as Tyson counters whatever he was going for. Nice takedown, and Tyson Cage into a modified crossface now. Knee to the back of the head, though. Straight punch to the face. Up over the shoulder. What is D'Angelo Prince cooking up here? Dropped face first on the top turnbuckle. D'Angelo Prince knows how to use the ring as a tag team partner, as a weapon in this Anarchy Rules match for the Anarchy Championship. Elbow drop, big tip up. That's actually what Prince defeated Adam Valentine with last one that caused Effect 3. Digs under the ring. What's he going to pull out now? A sledgehammer. And then just drops it as he sees Tyson Cage begin to stir. Wants to make sure he stays down. Stomp to the bicep. D'Angelo Prince resorting to just tearing Tyson Cage apart limb by limb, whatever he can get his hands on. Out of desperation, Tyson flails. Gets taken down, though. Drops into a lateral press. 1, 2. I don't know that D'Angelo even meant to go for a pin there. I think he might have just collapsed. Rebounds, double axe over the back of the head. Kicks to the midsection. Air to the throne by the Anarchy Champion. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Hands atop his head, but Prince now sees the opening, sees his opportunity to seal the deal. But Tyson clutching up. The end is near. You can feel it. You can sense it. Super kick countered by D'Angelo. Elbow to the knee. Kick to the midsection. Coronation. Thanks for coming, Tyson Cage. 1, 2, 3. D'Angelo Prince is still the CMV Anarchy Champion. CMV Anarchy Championship match. Certainly hard fought between both these men. But it is D'Angelo Prince who will walk into the grandest stage of them all as the CMV Anarchy Champion. Not leaving without some scars, that's for sure. Drenched in blood, but still the Anarchy Champion, and that's what matters now. The question is, what awaits D'Angelo at Ascendant 6? And as we get ready for this next matchup, or rather, this fight, we have a tweet, guys, from Angelo Babos towards Kevin Silva. Says, excuses, excuses. You're almost as bad as the larcenist. You were on the mat unconscious, not thanks to the spiked elbow pad, but thanks to my raw power. But this is perhaps one of the most looked forward to encounters on the Purgatory card tonight, guys, and still a lot to get to, including crowning new World Tag Team Champions when the ATL take on Brule. Brody Halleck, the unbeaten Tower of Dominance, challenging the God Killer Dallas Steel for the international title, and of course, our main event, Harvey Hastings and Jacob Ziegler taking on Josh Wolf and the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews. But guys, I have just received word that backstage, Brett Angel has been found unconscious in his locker room by Dule Zaire. Zaire apparently went out to get something from catering, and when he came back, Angel was unconscious on the floor. So Brett Angel now has been taken to a local medical facility. Jules Zaire has remained in the building, but there's no security cameras in the locker room, and nobody saw anything, no witnesses. And what does this mean? The fact that the World Tag Team title match comes up next here at Purgatory. Angel has been taken away to check on his injuries. There's no way he's going to be able to make it back in time. I don't know exactly where the closest hospital is or walk-in or anything like that in St. Louis, Missouri, but so now a question mark hanging in the air. What of the ATL versus Brûlé for the World Tag Team titles? Certainly hope that Brett Angel is okay. But here comes the fallen angel, John Reed, as eerie as ever from the back, making a beeline for the ring, guys. And I can't stress enough, this is not a match. This is an unsanctioned fight. There will be no pins. There will be no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way this matchup ends is when one man knocks out the other. Months Crazy J has been hounding John Reed, an age-old grudge. Let nobody say that Crazy J doesn't know how to hold a grudge. Crazy J attacking John Reed, demanding a matchup at Ascendant 6 at the shows, but John Reed time and time again, no matter what Crazy J does to him, has denied it, has said no. Finally, after Crazy J attacked John Reed 2 weeks ago, Reed snapped and said, I won't give you a match, but I will fight you, Crazy J, and I will finish you off once and for all. And there he is for the first time ever. Crazy J competes inside of a CMV ring, renowned around the world, a multi-time champion. He tracked John Reed down to CMV to settle an age-old score. And it's not what he wanted. He wanted to be able to pin John Reed in the middle of the ring at Ascendant 6. But the allure of a fight, of being able to get his hands on John Reed, was enough to bring Crazy J to Purgatory. So again, guys, this is not a match. This is an unsanctioned fight. No pins, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. This could very easily just take place in the alleyway out back the arena. So here we go. John Reed and Crazy J finally one-on-one. And Crazy unloading with some kicks to the gut straight away, but Reed takes him down with a regal cutter. The only job referee Marcus LaFew has here in this one is to call for the bell when one of these guys gets knocked out cold. Spine buster by Crazy J. Punch to the back of the head and from behind with a back suplex. Then again. And then a German stomp to the face to follow through, and Crazy J has gotten the better of John Reed on every single occasion. It started as a simple back and forth on Twitter about 3.5 months ago. Then Crazy J stepped it up to a physical level when he attacked John Reed at Cause and Effect 3, and since then has attacked him 3 or 4 more times. Irish whip rebounds, and John Reed with a bicycle knee drops Crazy J. like a sack of stone and not allowing for Jay to get back up either. Here comes a net crank. John Reed, the former CMV Anarchy champion, a CMV veteran. The history between these two stretches way back when John Reed defeated Crazy Jay in another organization. Oh no, a metal bat, and this truly is a fight! Anything goes, and right to the shoulder. Crazy Jay writhing in agony. Able to still fight through the pain, though, with a boot to the side of the head, kick to the midsection, a big chop straight to the throat. John Reed brings Crazy Jay up to his feet, only to plant a big boot to the chest, and John goes right back out, looking under the ring again. What's he going to grab this time? A kendo stick now. Crazy Jay with a spinning soul kick ensures that John Reed is not able to utilize it, however. Reverse DDT, you see Crazy grab it to the back of his head, and John Reed, deterred for only a moment. The kendo stick right across the back, leaving a welt. Near the back of the head, and John Reed full of himself. Oh my God, John Reed wants to hit Crazy Jay with everything he possibly can get his hands on. What's he gonna pull out now? Jay gonna go to meet him. Sledgehammer to the midsection. Crazy Jay is getting brutalized. But referee Marcus Lafew can do nothing to stop it. His only job is to call the match once one of these two men has been knocked out. And right now it's looking like that man is going to be Crazy Jay. Elbow drop to the back of the head. No countouts. Knee to the face, and John Reed is having a merry old time, beating the high holy hell out of Crazy Jay. John Reed does not let up, not giving Crazy Jay even a moment's rest. The knee strikes are coming on strong by John Reed here at Purgatory. He is throwing a lot of knees at Crazy Jay, and Jay now finally gets himself an opening. Kick to the midsection, reeled into a front headlock, and now from behind, throws John Reed right across the knee with that spine-crunching backbreaker. And now Crazy Jay maybe a little bit out of it after the shots with the metal bat, kendo stick, and sledgehammer. He saw him working out a kick at his shoulder. That's where John Reed had hit him. Whoa! Jumping cutter and thrown right ass first onto the steel steps. Kick to the gut again, kick to the ass. And now this fight gonna spill into the crowd. These fans in the front row. Well, no, John Reed wasn't about to go meet him, but gets a big boot to the chest. Stomp to the face, too, to follow up on that. And Crazy Jay shows us the power he possesses with a deadlift sit-out powerbomb. Referee Marcus Lafew not going anywhere near the two. He's in the ring like, I'm good, bruh. Knee to the face, though, for the little signs of life by Crazy Jay in this matchup. John Reed is there to quell it every single time. High knee. Crazy Jay moves out of the way, finally has it scouted. This is an interesting camera angle. Into the steel steps. John Reed loves to inflict torment. Well, now, there we go. Found his way around the steel steps eventually. Punch to the back of the head as Crazy Jay is trying to get back up to a vertical base. John Reed to be a good humanitarian and help him out into a front headlock. Punch to the midsection and a K2 or a Mama Squared. Big Chris Adams saying leg drop bulldog variation. The knee drop again by John Reed. Looks like John just walked in off the street. Maybe not taking this matchup very seriously, but so far, dare I say, he's been dominating Crazy Jay, but Crazy Jay will not quit. John Reed, every corner, man. He is meeting Jay. What's he going for now? Whatever he attempted, Crazy Jay had sized up. And Jay now, Crazy Bottom! Crazy Bottom by Crazy Jay. But John Reed endures it and turns to the crowd like that just tickled. Bang, bang. Drops an elbow to the back of the head. Remember, this matchup does not end until one of these two guys gets knocked out. Back body drop, and these two seem intent on just battling ringside for the rest of this one. Look at that, Crazy Jay curve stop. John Reed. Short arm shoulder block, however, gets John Reed a moment's reprieve. And now Reed pulling Jay in for a neck breaker. Might as well be right down on the bare concrete because those pads are nothing. What's up, Octagon? Crazy Jay. Go for schoolboy. There's no pins. Pulls him up. Power bomb. Double boots though. John Reed refusing to stay down for long in this fight here at Purgatory 3. Under the ring he goes again. Destruction. Steel chair. Lays it down on the ground. Perhaps devious intentions in mind, but Reed busted open, knee to the midsection, discus clothesline. And Reed looked like he got shot back into another dimension. Elbow drop across the chest. Kick to the back of the head attempted, but John Reed sees it coming. Well scattered, did not see that punch. The back. 110th Street Slam. Now Crazy Jay almost trying to figure out at what direction he wants to come in at. What is Crazy doing here? Looks like he may be thinking about getting the steel steps, but questioning himself, and that's going to be his downfall if he continues to do so. Strutting his stuff for an elbow drop again. Oh, Crazy Jay setting up for something big, but John Reed has something big in mind himself. Spear of Destiny attempted. Crazy Jay knows him too well. Into the security wall, spinning soul kick, hook to the jaw. On the second attempt, Jay will get it. Chicken wing gut buster. And that's it. Referee Marcus Lafew calls for the bell. John Reed is out. Eyes closed, motionless. Crazy Jay endures the onslaught of the fallen angel. Countered the Spear of Destiny at the end and puts Reed out with a chicken wing gutbuster. As if they were fighting in an alleyway. They spent the entire match on that side of the ring pretty much. Well, there's what did it. Referee Marcus Lafew had finally had enough and called for the bell. Crazy Jay KOs John Reed. Only after going through the ringer, though. Crazy Jay gets the better of John Reed. Now the question is, will Crazy Jay finally subside his mission for vengeance? Or is this just the beginning? And how will John Reed react once he wakes up? Someone get him some smelling salts. Oh, hello, Gumble. Yeah, a shot to the liver. not just a shot to liver, a knee to the liver. John Reed being carried all to the back as Crazy J celebrates his victory, guys. And I just got a word. Remember, before that John Reed Crazy J fight we just saw, information relayed that Brett Angel had been found by Dulazaire unconscious in the locker room and had been taken to a local medical facility, but it seems like Dulazaire does not want to let this opportunity for Brule pass him by, so without Angel at his side, gonna try to go it on his own and taking on the ATL to crown new CMV World Tag Team Champions. This match that was supposed to be originally the Forsaken versus Brule for the World Tag Team titles, but Uriel Wick and Astro Kane decided to step down from the championship shot, saying that they feel as though they don't deserve it exactly yet. They want to continue to rise through the ranks and defeat the rest of the tag team division on Genesis before claiming the gold. And so the ATL filling in for them, and now the ATL with the numbers game, respect to Zaire, but perhaps not so smart. Well, we get a tweet, guys, now from John Reed, and he says, I wasn't knocked out. That dumb ref screwed me out of the win. It looked to me like you were knocked out, John. I'm no expert. I'm no referee, but I don't know. Marcus Lafew, it's his first night, but I trust his judgment. John Reed looked knocked out. I think he's just trying to make excuses. Well, Dulazaire makes his way to the ring here at Purgatory 3 on his own with Brett Angel at the local hospital following an attack from an unknown assailant or assailants. No eyewitnesses and no security cameras in the locker room of Brule to catch what happened. But Zaire knows that Brule may not receive another shot at the titles this season. And heading into Ascendant 6, it's simply an opportunity that cannot be forfeited. Zaire very easily could have stepped down. Another team could have stepped up to fill in. This matchup even happening in the first place, of course, 2 weeks ago, Castle Fave stripping the Good Brothers, Xander Slate and Randy Orton of the World Tag Team titles. And it is a 1v2 scenario as he battles the ATL, Malcolm Fry and Deshaun Porter. Their third shot at the World Tag title since coming to Genesis about 2 months ago. The show shows the grandest stage of them all, the extravaganza, is just 4 weeks away. And imagine the ATL walking into the event with the titles. The ATL, in any given normal tag team matchup, I'd give them the advantage. They're such a great tag team. Only about maybe 4, maybe 5 losses. And the entirety of the season, as former Fusion Tag Team Champions, they are one of the most well-oiled machines I've ever seen in my days of calling CMV. They work so well together. And now they have the advantage as this is 1v2. I do not see this going Zaire's way. He does start strong against Fry with the Northern Lights suplex, but then dropped over. Irish Whip rebounds and a clothesline into the corner. Then a nice drop kick by Zaire. Don't let his thickness fool you. He's a big boy, but he can go as well. Very, very athletic. Irish Whip Off the ropes. Nice Hurricane Rana. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Up onto one knee. So far, so good for Zaire. Punch in the midsection by Malcolm Fry, but here's exactly why Zaire is at the disadvantage. Malcolm Fry tags into Sean Porter. Nice vertical suplex, missile dropkick combination. The OTL can tag in and out as frequently as they would like. Zaire has nobody watching his back. Irish whip. Rebounds off the ropes into Sean Porter. Even as his own man, as a singles competitor, I see that, quite honestly, you can quote me on this, Deshaun Porter is the future. No disrespect to Malcolm Fry. I hope the ATL stay together until the end of time, but if anything ever were to happen, Deshaun Porter has got a bright future ahead of him no matter what. Punch to the top of the head. Then what looks to be an attempted vertical suplex instead gets a shot to the midsection. Deshaun going to take him for a little bit of a walk over to the corner of the ATL snapmare. Slaps the tit on the way down for that reverse DDT. Short arm clothesline. There you go, Zaire. We've seen men in positions like Dulé come back, and even against stiffer odds. That's why I will not count out Dulé. Stomp to the elbow. Dulé Zaire now. You can tell the cogs in his mind are turning. Capture suplex. Of course, guys, up next after this, Brody Halleck, the Tower of Dominance, the unbeaten brute. Challenges the God Killer, the Genetic Perfection, Dallas Steel for the international title. Slingshot spear by Dulé. That prompts Deshaun Porter to make a hot tag to Malcolm Fry. Here goes Fry now, chopping down Zaire with a high knee. Now into a front headlock. European uppercut staggers Zaire just a bit. Allows for Fry to toss him over the shoulder. Fireman's carry, draped over the top rope. Guillotined Malcolm Fry. Great combination strung together there. Hitting on all cylinders. Hook to the jaw now. Here comes the Hero Slam. Usually a prelude to the ATL's devastating tag team finishing maneuver. Irish whip to the corner. Malcolm tries. But Zaire did his homework. This is the first time encounter. Certainly would have been better if Brett Angel made it, but whoever attacked him, or whomever attacked him, certainly giving the ATL a big opportunity, but Zaire's not going to make it easy for him. Tries for hook to the jaw, gets a forearm smash instead, and a big lariat. Zaire drops. Malcolm Fry not giving him a moment's rest. Out on the apron though, and a shoulder thrust down to the outside. Guys, remember, since there are no champions in this matchup, if this goes to a count out or disqualification, we will have new tag team champions no matter what. What is Zaire going for here? Off the apron, that was a punch. That was straight up a leaping punch off the apron there. Elbow drop, you see Zaire certainly amped up, bringing all he's got to this encounter. Fisherman suplex, count of 4 though, and Zaire might just use that count out loophole to win the titles here. Could you imagine? Count of 6, Malcolm Fry drops down behind, neck breaker. Heard the crunch of Zaire's neck from over here. Back into the ring though, just for the count of 7. And Malcolm Fry has this, Zaire, I should say, right where he wants him. But again, attempts to finish Zaire off, only for Zaire to get the better of him. Big old roar in the CMV universe is certainly behind Dulé as he goes for a hangman's backbreaker from that second turnbuckle. Clothesline again, into the corner. Malcolm trapped. Watch out, Deshaun ducks the clothesline and a leaping lariat. Stop down the lower back just before Fry can make the tag to Porter. See you bye, monkey flip into the corner. Ooh, pulling, swinging side slam. The big boss man that Dule Zaire is. He did not have to show up to this matchup. With Brett Angel in the hospital, I'm sure Angel was the one who said to Zaire, don't worry about me, you go win us those titles. Now a trio of clotheslines and Zaire gets trapped in the bad part of town, right into the corner of the ATL. Ready for him though. Clothesline to the opposite side. Approaching slowly, but a boot to the face. Irish whip right back over. Tag to Deshaun. And here we go. The ATL looking to wrap it up. High knee enziguri combination. Deshaun Porter reeling Zaire in. Northern Lights suplex with the bridge. 1, 2, 3, and we have new World Tag Team Champions, the ATL. Third time is the charm here at Purgatory 3. An asterisk certainly has to be put next to this in the record book, but the fact is the fact, and that fact is the ATL are our new CMV World Tag Team Champions. Respect to Zaire. He didn't have to come out here, but he did, and not only that, but he showed up. A hell of a fight, did not go down easy. And there's what did it. The picture-perfect teamwork of the ATL. And they make history to become the first and now only tag team who will ever be able to do it. Former Fusion Tag Team Champions, now World Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to the ATL heading into Ascendance 5 with the gold around their waists. A hell of a night it has been so far here at Purgatory 3, my friends. As we head into our tertiary main event still to come up after this, Xander Slate takes on Adam Scott in a highly emotional bout, and of course a lot of Harvey Hastings and Jacob Ziegler take on a Josh Wolf and Alpha World Champion Chris Andrews. Can Harvey Hastings and Ziegler work together? What kind of condition will Wolf be in, both physically and mentally? But right now, we are taken to the wilds that will surely be akin to two gorillas tearing into each other. The unbeaten tower of dominance, the brute known as Brody Halleck, challenges the God Killer, the genetic perfection, Dallas Steele, for the CMV International title. Nobody has been able to hold a candle to Brody Halleck since he arrived on Genesis 2 months ago. He has obliterated every single person put in front of him. Former world champions, it doesn't matter. Now Halleck looks for his first championship win, and mind you, it is not so that he can walk around and flaunt the title. Brody Halleck is a man who cares about one thing and one thing only. That's a paycheck, and as champion, he will get a bigger paycheck. Brody Halleck has got his work cut out for him, though. I don't know that he's been across the ring from someone equally as monstrous and terrifying as Dallas Steele, who in his 7.5 months as a part of the CMV roster has only incurred 5 losses. Held that international title since Point Break, where he won it inside of an elimination chamber. In fact, if Dallas Steel does retain tonight, he will set the record for the longest reigning international champion of all time. Tonight, he ties Randy Orton and Troy Voodoo. Brody Halleck is looking to ensure that that happen. There he is, the God Killer, the genetic perfection, the CMV International Champion, Dallas Steel. Ascendant 6 is on the horizon. Who will walk in to the show of shows with the international title around their waist? A lot of variables, as always, in a championship matchup. You keep in mind that Dallas Steel has a champion's advantage, which he has utilized in the past to retain his title. Via countout or disqualification, Hallett cannot win the title that way. It must be by pinfall or submission. So here we go. This ring is hopefully reinforced as the Battle of the Beasts takes place here live from St. Louis, Missouri, and Purgatory 3. Believe it or not, this is Brody Halleck's first ever one-on-one championship opportunity. He's only ever had one more championship shot. That was in his time on Unmatched. He was a part of an elimination chamber for the Unmatched world title. Only ever been beaten 3 times. That's when he was on Unmatched. Since coming to Genesis, nobody's been able to hold a candle. And the Tower of Dominance is ready. He's been ready for a long time. But is he ready enough to dethrone the God Killer? Dallas Steel hands off the championship to referee Marcus Lafew. Shows it to Brody Halleck, who nods his head. All he sees is a big fat paycheck. Here we go, our tertiary main event. Our third and final title match of the night. Brody Halleck, Dallas Steel. Referee rings the bell. And we are going to get it on Big Boot straight out of the gate. Already Dallas Steel made to look like the inferior being as Halleck. We all know, though, for a fact that Dallas Steel is a beast in that ring. And look how Brody Halleck is treating him, grabbing him by the beard. And these punches right to the gut might have already cracked a rib. Not even a minute into this matchup. And Brody Halleck now deadlifting Dallas Steel near 300 pounds with that German suplex. Mamma mia! And now as referee Marcus Lafew checks on the international champion Brody Halleck with a contingency put in place, unsheathing that top turnbuckle in the corner, revealing the steel that lies beneath. Back suplex turned out into a powerbomb and a pin attempt, but Dallas Steel gets a rope break. There we go. Finally, a show of life by Dallas Steel. Irish whip the challenger. The Tower of Dominance rebounds right into a chest bump, though, and Halleck is the quicker On the following exchange, clothesline of his own, another chest bump. These two men are so... And then the exposed turnbuckle! Oh, the spine of Dallas smacking off the steel. And Halleck not done either, continuing to use the ring to his advantage, draping steel across the top rope. Stomp to the gut and steps over like Dallas Steel is a welcome mat. There's that shoulder club doom being applied, and especially when utilized by someone the size and strength of Brody Halleck, the pain, the threat. Oh, I don't even want to imagine. That's a pressure point that Brody Halleck squeezes down on the traps. Dallas Steel tries to find some sort of opening here against Halleck, but just gets taken down. The cutthroat and then the senton. Brody Halleck, knee to the elbow, and Halleck just knows exactly how to dissect an opponent, how to pull them apart. Punch to the back of the head twice in a row. Up to his feet now and into a front headlock, and Halleck applies an abdominal stretch and a modified abdominal stretch. Look at the way that Dallas Steel's body is contorting. The human body is not meant to bend in this way. Looking like a goddamn accordion is the international champion. A little elbow to the hamstring though. A little Charlie horse to Halleck. Gets him free. Ooh. Right down to the knee. And Dallas Steel isn't done either. Exploder suplex. There we go. Steel building a head full of steam. This is what he needs to do. I don't know that saying a prayer right now is the most opportune time. Irish whip to the exposed turnbuckle. Brody Halleck's own dastardly deeds utilized against him there. Almost have it. It didn't even phase him. Now Dallas Steel goes for a back suplex, but Halleck with a punch to the face, out onto the apron, and a hook to the jaw. Dallas Steel tumbles down to the outside. Halleck bringing the entire bottom rope with him to the outside, and just throws him right back in. Punch to the face, big boot to the side of the head, and then just rolling right over, a mere 300 pounds. Brody Halleck, arms raised, already celebrating his victory here, already celebrating becoming international champion. And this signals the beginning of the end. Halleck, those educated fists. Dallas Steel unable to defend himself, but doesn't quit. Vertical suplex, gets himself out of the corner. That's exactly what he needed to do. And a second time. Will we get a third to bring it all together? Yes, we will. Brody Halleck grabbing at his lower back. Dallas Steel tries to follow up on the pain-inflicted jumping cutter punch to the midsection. And Halleck, done playing around, to the hard camera, making sure everybody gets a good look. Backpack stunner. Good night, sweet prince. 1, 2, 3, and Brody Halleck dominantly puts down Dallas Steel. And we have a new international champion. I have never seen Dallas Steel manhandled the way that he just was. Maybe hit 2, possibly 3 moves. And vintage Brody Halleck fashion, right towards the hard camera, destroys Dallas Steel to become our new international champion. There's a reason he is called the Tower of Dominance, and he just perfectly exhibited why. And Brody Halleck doesn't even celebrate. That just enforces the point I made that still doesn't care about the championship itself. He only cares about the big check that comes with it. Looking back at the destruction he's left in his wake, Brody Halleck is not human. Good God. Big Tim dropping in. What up, fam? What up, what up, what up? Glad to have you here at Purgatory 3. And of course, it is the final stop before Ascendant 6, which is now just 4 weeks away. Another reminder that the date has been changed. Before it was the 10th, 12th, 13th of August. Now it is the 11th, 12th, and 13th of August. It's going to be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday instead. But the new schedule starts right after Purgatory. So Monday remains Fusion. Tuesdays will be NGW from now on. And Saturdays will be Genesis going forward. So yesterday was the last Friday night Genesis. And a chaotic night it has been here at Purgatory thus far. And we have reached our co-main event. A highly emotional bout coming our way as Xander Slate and Adam Scott go one-on-one in our main event still to come. Harvey Hastings and Jacob Ziegler take on Josh Wolf and Chris Andrews. But the threshold for pain that Adam Scott has been able to endure has, quite honestly, I already respected him before. I respect him even more now. But is it smart for him to be coming out here? Because not only is he physically in no condition with bruised ribs, a wounded shoulder, and 8 stitches in the back of his head, but emotionally, Adam Scott has been beaten down like no man I've ever seen before, and he still stands. Reese Ortiz, it all started 2 months ago when revealing footage showed Ortiz cheating on his now ex-husband Adam Scott with Xander Slate. Reese Ortiz for weeks after with Fame trying to get back together and repair their marriage, but then we saw the charade for what it was last month when Reese Ortiz and Xander Slate attacked Adam Scott in a bar, giving him those 8 stitches to Reese Ortiz with a bottle to the back of the head. Xander Slate, wait a minute. Why is Reese Ortiz's music hitting? Reese Ortiz coming out here. I mean, we knew he'd be ringside, but I just think he'd be trailing behind Xander Slate. Well, for everything that has happened to Adam Scott this past month, Reese Ortiz just 2 weeks ago attacking him with a steel chair, and it was probably what happened just a few days ago that hurt the most. They were finally finalizing their divorce, and it looked like it was going to actually be even. They had a mediator and everything. When Xander Slate walked in, Adam Scott, understandably so, snapped and immediately attacked him. And the lawyer, seeing this, judged Adam Scott to be unhinged, not mentally all there, and so gave Reese Ortiz everything in the divorce. Adam Scott got nothing, not a penny, and a homeless. And here he comes, the OG dirty heel. He, Reese Ortiz, Randy Borton, of course, Reese Matthews, Kevin Silva, among others on Genesis, getting this petition, the hashtag No Confidence campaign, to get Castle Fame out of power, remove her as GM of Genesis. And, well, fuel was added to the fire 2 weeks ago when Castle Fame, of course, stripped Xander Slate and Borton of the World Tag Titles because of what Xander Slate did to Reese Ortiz outside of CMV in that bar. Or did to Adam Scott, I should say, alongside Reese Ortiz. Well, we are set to have Xander Slate, Adam Scott one-on-one here in our co-main event. Wait, what the hell? Why is Reese Ortiz getting in the ring? Reese Ortiz is in the ring, guys. Is this a handicap match? Well, Adam Scott's not backing down, but this is supposed to be one-on-one. What the hell? Ortiz attacking Adam Scott. And it looks like this singles match has turned into a 1v2 tornado tag. Xander Slate just watching as Ortiz beats down on his ex-husband, a man he once loved. What the hell? How could Castle Fame allow this? Where is she? She come out here right now and stop this. Now Adam Scott trying to get the edge, but here's Ortiz. Oh, well, buys Xander Slate down to the outside, but Adam Scott momentarily forgetting about Reese. Counters into a victory roll. Imagine if Scott steals it here. 1, 2, oh. Xander Slate rolls back into the ring. Just as Adam Scott gets control over Ortiz. Samoan drop and Reese mocking the CM Universe, who are, of course, fully behind Adam Scott and completely against what is unfolding in the ring right now. Xander mounting Adam Scott there, those clean bows getting through. Now it is Reese Ortiz who takes the helm, but this is disgusting. I don't even want to watch this, guys. I don't even want to watch this right now. How is this allowed to happen? Why is referee Marcus LeFew allowing it? Why is Castle Fame allowing it? God, just when I thought that I couldn't feel any more disdain for Reese Ortiz and Xander Slate, they go and do something like this. This is just a beating. Completely unnecessary and hard to watch. Swinging neckbreaker now by the show. They're just taking turns beating the hell out of Adam Scott now. Knees digging into the chest, and Scott is unable to do anything about it. A normal 1v2 handicap match like we saw earlier with Dulce Air versus the ATL, you know, is bad enough, but this is Tornado. Both Ortiz and Xander Slate active at the same time. This gives Adam Scott no chance. He has absolutely no chance. And Xander Slate applying a sleeper hold. I've never seen Xander lock in a sleeper hold before. Trying to even further embarrass Adam Scott by making him tap out. Rolls out of it though, does Adam. And I don't even know what to say, guys. I don't even want to call this match. I just want it to be over. Ugh. And look at Xander Slate, just as full of himself, as proud of himself as he has ever been, and it's disgusting. And look at Ortiz, a big smile on his face this entire time. Into a pin. That was a unique pin, I'll give him that much. Adam Scott kicks out, and Scott knew it was good for him, truly. I know that he would never lay down for Reese Ortiz or Xander Slate, but truly, if he knew it was good for him. And now look at this. Double knee gut buster. And Adam Scott rolls to the outside. He knows he can't be pinned or submitted out there, but Xander just... Yeah, get out of my face, Xander. Honestly, I'm holding back everything to not get up to this announce table and go over there right now and help out Adam Scott. How is there nobody coming out here to help Adam? Nobody lifting a finger that come help Scott. Absolutely ridiculous. Now I kind of want to join the no confidence campaign. Castle Fave has lost all my support by allowing this to happen right now. But at the same time, Adam Scott is allowing it to happen as well. As soon as he saw Reese Ortiz get in the ring, he should have left. He should have gone to the back. But he was too proud. And now his pride is his downfall, as Xander Slate and Reese Ortiz are just beating the hell out of him. Again, Xander Slate applying a sleeper hold. Don't know why he keeps going for this. But again, Adam Scott going to be able to escape. The body scissors roll out of the sleeper hold, and Xander Slate continuing to parade himself around like some sort of hot shot. And Adam Scott will not stay down, though. Kick to the back, and that just pisses Scott off. Look at that. Front flip into a Hurricane Rana. But then there's Xander right there to meet him. A trifecta of single knee backbreakers. Never ever have I ever been more disgusted by Xander Slate, and Slate has done some dastardly things in his time in CMV. Reese Ortiz missed that second rope plunge thanks to Xander. Chicken wing, or rather, that was a tiger suplex, throwing Adam Scott overhead, stomp down onto the back, and Reese Ortiz up in the top. Big wayside slam by the show. I don't even know what to say, guys. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get myself fired over here. Adam Scott has been taken to the woodshed. Thrown through the ringer. Another tiger suplex. And there's Xander Slate and Reese Ortiz having fun. This is a good time to them. They're proud. They're happy about what they're doing here at Purgatory. And now Xander Slate with the clean slate. Hooks the leg. Adam, please stay down. Oh my God, Adam, come on. I know you don't want to lose. I know you don't want to give Reese Ortiz and Xander Slate that satisfaction, but you're already injured already. Oh my God. Helluva kick, and now Scott gets busted open. And Xander goes for the pin and the 3 count. Nothing to be proud of. Shaking my head over here. Referee Marcus LaFew should have done something. Cass LaFave should have come out here and done something. Somebody should have done something. And Xander Slate gets the satisfaction of pinning Adam Scott after Reese Ortiz delivers the death blow with the Helluva kick, only after the clean slate. And here's what did it right here. Helluva kick by Rhys Ortiz to the man he used to love, and then allowed Xander Slate to take the pin. And someone please come out here and help Adam Scott before these two villains decide to do anything further. I'll give you that cheeky rundown, Bateman, as we go into our main event. El Jefe won in a surprise bonus match, defeating No Fun Martini via countout. Angelo Babos won, beating Kevin Silva. Jaquan Shea 2-0 beat Matsuda Tanaka to join the Money in the Bank lineup. D'Angelo Prince retained against Tyson Cage. Crazy J knocked out John Reed. The ATL became new World Tag Team Champions, beating Dulaze Air in a handicap match. Dallas became new international champion, not just beating Dallas Steel, destroying him. And then we just saw that despicable display. Man, Adam Scott has got to have the worst life on the planet right now, but got to do my job. The show must go on, and it is main event time. My fine feathered friends, tag team action is coming our way as the two headlining bouts for Ascendant 6 in 4 weeks collide. World champion Harvey Hastings and the pride of Jacob Ziegler take on the changed Josh Wolf and Alpha World champion Chris Andrews. Two big questions going into this matchup. Can Hastings and Ziegler work together? After just earlier this week on Fusion, Hastings abandoned Ziegler when they were supposed to team up against Andrew Briggs and Matt Devious. And what kind of condition will Josh hopefully mentally, after what he did 2 days ago on Genesis, came out and attacked everybody. Tag team matchup ended 10 stare down with Chris Andrews. I thought for a minute Josh Wolf was going to attack Chris Andrews, but their frenemy relationship, luckily, is still intact. We'll see if that remains the case. That Ascendance 4 will break up when Harvey Hastings defends his world title against Jacob Ziegler. And in the main event, Chris Andrews puts his Alpha World title on the line in a 30-minute no DQ Iron Man match against Josh Wolf. There he is, the king of the cruiserweights. The psychopath, Harvey Hastings. Purgatory has been very good to Harvey Hastings and his partner, Jacob Ziegler, in the past. Hastings 1-0 at this event. Jacob Ziegler 2-0. Last year, Harvey defeated Arthur Rhodes. While in past years, Jacob Ziegler has defeated Xander Slate and Paul Devine. Thankfully, leaving Global Offensive in the back is Harvey Hastings for this match. Since becoming world champion, Harvey Hastings has made it abundantly clear that he will do whatever he has to do within his power to keep that championship around his waist. Now Harvey Hastings awaits the arrival of his tag team partner, the pride of Scotland, a man who has waited 2.5 years for many think that it's an opportunity he should have gotten a long time ago. It comes his way at the show of shows. Just 4 weeks time. Tonight he's got a team with the man he hopes to defeat to become world champion and realize the boyhood dream. In past years, Purgatory has been Jacob Ziegler's proving grounds. Can he make it 3-0? The Fusion Boys showing up on the Genesis exclusive pay-per-view, the dysfunctional duo. And here he comes. And what kind of mental state will Josh Wolf, or apparently now Fenrir, arrive in? Very ominous. Not too sure exactly what's going on here. Oh, there he is. Josh Wolf arrives here at Purgatory, or is it Josh Wolf? Since the start of the season, we've really seen Josh Wolf slowly but surely deteriorate. The man once known as Wolf, the inaugural two-time Rising Star champion, does not exist anymore. Physical torment, emotional battery has ripped Josh Wolf's mind apart. He is now no longer man, but instead beast. In 4 weeks' time, Josh Wolf shows up to the main event of Ascendant 6 to challenge Chris Andrews for the world title in a 30-man no DQ Iron Man match. The CMV universe is split. Some give Wolf the advantage, some give Britt the advantage, because Wolf and Chris Andrews only fought one-on-one once. Josh Wolf won that encounter. But Chris Andrews has competed in 2 Iron Man matches, both of which he won. Josh Wolf has never had to endure that level of competition before. And a tweet, guys, from Maurice Ortiz says, "What a fucking joke. How is Josh Wolf supposed to follow the greatest duo in CMV? You may as well all just go home." You might as well go home, Reese, honestly. Don't want to see you when I head to the back. Longest CMV Alpha World Champion of all time, a former world champion, a plethora of other accolades, and a man who will main event his second consecutive Ascendance. The only man to do so since Hayden did with Ascendance 2 and 3. It'll be in his home country of the United Kingdom, live from Wembley Stadium. Josh Wolf, the only American of this main event here. The only American headlining Ascendance 6. A German and a Scot against an American and a Brit. And a tweet, guys, from Adam Valentine once again, piping up out of nowhere. He's fired. Can you go away already? But he says, it's not many times I'll agree with the idiot that is Reese Ortiz, but I have to agree with him here because Josh Wolf is a tool. Well, the referee rings the bell, and here is the moment Wolf has been waiting for. 2 weeks ago, Harvey Hastings showed up on Genesis, and with the world title as his weapon, dismantled Josh Wolf. Wolf, with a blind rage, has promised to inflict his revenge here tonight, but Hastings is the one to start strong with that neck breaker. Former German Special Forces Harvey Hastings knows many ways to kill a man. Just lucky that he didn't kill Josh Wolf 2 weeks ago. Hurricanrana now there by Hastings. And a tweet, guys, from Reese Ortiz responding to me, says, you won't see me dashing, and you won't see Scott either. Xander and I are about to take him out for a little makeover. Try to enjoy what's left of this shit show. See you next week. Can we get security on that? Tag to Chris Andrews, but I think Reese Ortiz just confessed to he and Xander Slink abducting Adam Scott. Cass, anybody, can we please get someone on that? Now Chris Andrews in, and we get champ versus champ. Hook to the jaw, Harvey Hastings from behind. Nice standing C-fire. So far, this matchup been going very well for the Psychopath. Goes for a hook to the jaw, though that's caught by Chris Andrews. Purgatory been a very, well, kind and not so kind event to Chris Andrews. 2 years ago, he won his first ever championships in CMV, defeating Morgan Black. No, that was a woman. Morgan, last name I'm forgetting. But a tag to Josh Wolf. Chris Andrews takes his eye on Harvey Hastings, and here's a tag to Jacob Ziegler as well. Morgan Jackson became international champion. But of course, last year, Chris Andrews actually lost the world title to Travis King. So one-on-one at this event is the Brit. See Jacob Ziegler clipping Wolf there out that kneeling position. Jacob Ziegler kick to the midsection, looking to keep his Purgatory streak alive. Dragon Ski by Wolf, and I'll give credit where credit's due. Josh Wolf and Britt working very well with frequent tags so far. This main event match here, Purgatory 3, guys. Now a tweet coming from No Fun Martini says El Jefe knew he was indeed a fish out of water when he stepped in the ring with greatness. Anyhow, I love this main event. You want to know why? Because everyone hates it. Hashtag no fun allowed. Well, actually, ooh! Jacob Ziegler taking out Britt with that always devastating alley-oop bomb of his. Now to the top rope. I don't know if that's the best position here for Ziegler, though. Got to go for it anyway. Yeah, completely misses as I thought he would. I actually did receive word from Cass LaFave earlier tonight, guys, that in 2 weeks on Genesis, No Fun Martini and El Jefe will compete in a rematch inside of the prison cell. No Fun Martini specialty match, so that should be interesting. No hope for a count out in that match for El Jefe. This, of course, our main event for Purgatory 3. The last stop before Ascendant 6. After this, it is a straight shot to the show of shows. Trip up, Britt unloads. Jacob Ziegler and Chris Andrews, both versatile strikers, as we are seeing unfold right here. Winding European uppercut by the Alpha World Champion. Grabs hold of the arm. Bam! Snapped over the shoulder. Ooh, Chris Andrews with a slick reversal, as I believe Ziggler was going for a spine buster, instead got a DDT. Now a tag to Wolf. This is exactly what Ziggler and Harvey Hastings need to start doing in this matchup, tagging each other, working together as a team, but they're not having it. Cannonball sent on by Wolf in that second turnbuckle, knocks Britt off the apron. Don't know if that was intentional or not. Now stomping Jacob Ziggler's ankle into dust here. You didn't miss any Ascendants. You were at last year's. It was Tim versus Kevin at Lafayette, remember? Ascendant 6 is the one that's coming up. VI. Reverse DDT, though, and Josh Wolf lining up Ziggler position for his Lion Salt. Ziggler looks to be a bit out of it. That's going to be Josh Wolf's opening to capitalize. Irish Ripper to the corner, wants a tag to Britt, not going to get it. Ziggler has it well scouted, boot to the jaw, but a punch to the back of the head. And Josh Wolf now shout for something, but Jacob Ziggler does not allow it to come to fruition. And an electric chair sit-out powerbomb by the Scotsman. Stomp to the lower spine. Now mounting at Josh Wolf, and here we go. Those clean elbows by Jacob Ziggler get through. You see Josh Wolf desperately attempting to cover himself up, but not doing him any good, and Ziggler loving the way this match is going so far. Harvey Hastings stands on the apron, the CMV World Champion, watching as Ziggler tries to finish this matchup off and remain unbeaten at Purgatory, but Wolf does not quit so easy. We know that. If there's one thing you know about Josh Wolf, he does not know the meaning of the word quit. He does not die. He's not done here. Thrown over the shoulders with the fireman's carry. The vessel of Fenrir now becoming Fenrir entirely. Can the beast emerge to be victorious here tonight? Vintage Ziggler, sit out Tiger Bomb to the pin as well. Harvey Hastings gets into the ring to try to stop Bloody Britt from breaking up the pin, but fails miserably in doing so. Harvey Hastings, though, going to make Britt pay, trying to anyway. The champions battling each other, but in the chaos, Ziggler lines up his shot. The Pride before the fall misses. Second time's the charm, though. To the pin while Britt's focused on Hastings. 1, 2, no! Only a 2 count. Josh Wolf bites the bullet as Britt now getting back up to his seat to return to the apron. Josh Wolf desperately needs a tag. Bloody Britt talking shit about Ziggler's mama right there to his face. Up on the top rope. Not a place Ziggler wants to be against an opponent as versatile as Josh Wolf, who's going to go for that superplex. And the upper body strength is unmatched with that sit-out Falcon Arrow. Immediately after. Forearm smash, slap to the face. Jesus. Whoa. Going hard in the paint right now, finishing off the combination with a clothesline and slaps hands. Here comes Alpha World Champion Chris Andrews. We are live from St. Louis, Missouri. We are in our main event. 2 new champions have been crowned tonight. Well, 3 new tag team champions. Double accidental attempted by Britt. Jacob Ziggler able to see it coming. Now a Northern Lights suplex with a bridge. 1, only a 1 count. Referee Marcus LaFew calls the action. Flapjack, and Ziggler goes to the corner as blood drips from the cut. Opened up across his forehead, tuning up the bed for the Claymore. Right down the sights, Jacob Ziggler. Currently having his way with the Bloody Britt. Goes for the shoulder. A great strategy to take out Britt's arm. He can't, obviously strike. His striking will be severely hindered. He can't hit Revenge. Hit that belly to belly for sure, though. by Ziggler, sent flying overhead. You see Harvey Hastings beckoning for the tag, but Ziggler not able to make it there. Grabs a hold of the arm and snaps it over the shoulder. Turns it about from behind, full Nelson setup. Transition into a straightjacket German. Bridge as well. Think that was a rope break for Britt. Dragged by arm and leg. Ziggler is cooking up something, and it's not going to be anything good for Chris Andrews. Alley-oop powerbomb again. Britt clips the bottom rope. And it seems like Jacob Ziggler at this point in the matchup is not having any intentions of tagging in Harvey Hastings, but he does have intentions of cleaning Britt's clock. Pride before the fall, rushes to the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count, even though Harvey was able to take out Wolf. Look at Harvey shoot a glance at Ziggler. Jacob Ziggler, though, keeps the pressure on Andrews. Pride before the fall there, might have been enough. But Chris Andrews, one of the most resilient men in all of CMV, has the heart of a champion. That's what makes him such a great champion. Why he is the longest reigning Alpha World Champion of all time. And Ziggler perhaps finally going to make a tag. Yeah, here comes Harvey Hastings after a good while. The psychopath looks to prey on the vulnerable Chris Andrews. Twisting leg drop. And up to the second turnbuckle. Harvey Hastings with an elbow to the heart. Josh Wolf is still down at ringside. Back body drop right down onto his rear end. The derriere. Look at Britt mounting Harvey Hastings, looking to prove to the world who the better world champion is. Can't do that without Josh Wolf, though. Up to the apron. And we get old school Britt, all things threes. There's 1, there's 2. And the third, Suplex City, bitch. The Britt ain't done, tries to follow through, but Harvey's ready for him. Neck might be hurting. Tilt-a-whirl, head scissors, whip. Britt chucked right down. You see Andrews immediately wants to make his way over for a tag to Wolf, but that's not going to happen. Harvey Hastings relentlessly stomping down to the back of Britt's head. Trip up, though, by the Alpha World Champion. Now Chris goes to the... British boot! Sidestepped by Harvey. Obviously did his homework. Goes for a fisherman suplex, punch the midsection, flips him off. If Britt's going down, he's going down with 2 middle fingers. Long road home by the world champion. That's why I love Chris Andrews, baby. Kick to the gut, sunset flip power bomb to the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Josh Wolf would have been late, but luckily Britt has enough left within himself to kick out. Northern Light suplex. Chris Andrews needs a tag, and he needs a tag bad. Josh Wolf's waiting for him. And to the top rope, the psychopath soars with Blitzkrieg. Britt moves out of the way. The wherewithal of the Alpha World Champion as now he delivers some revenge to the pin. If Wolf can stop Ziggler, but he can't. A 2 count. And Britt's not happy about that. Chris Andrews. Look to the jaw. Go for the leg of Harvey now, making sure Harvey can't go off the top rope again. Try for another Blitzkrieg shin breaker. Back suplex and the tag to Wolf. Finally made. Thanks for the pennies, Ogon. Fenrir. Arrives Josh Wolf, no longer with us. DDT! And that was, oh, I literally reacted to seeing that. Busts Harvey open. My God. Hastings, though, quickly recuperates. The undisputed champion goes by many names: Psychopath, Assassin. One thing you have to know is Hastings has a killer's instinct as he tags to Jacob Ziegler. Both men busted open. And here comes the pride of Scotland. Just forearms across the face. When Jacob Ziegler gets going, he is nearly impossible to stop. That's what we're witnessing right here in the main event of Purgatory 3. Jacob Ziegler to the apron. Not a frequent flyer, but from time to time likes to go off the ropes. Sizing up here for a missile drop kick to the back of Wolf's head. Ziegler's not done either, but Josh Wolf is. Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker sent right back at him. Kick to the gut. Caught. Trip up. Wolf with a figure four sharpshooter on Jacob Ziegler. That'll be an immediate rope break, though. Good call by referee Marcus Lafew. Not been a whole lot of good calls by the ref throughout the night, but that one was. And a tag made to Harvey Hastings, but a tag made to the Bloody Bird as well. Here comes Chris Andrews looking to bring it home. Big clothesline. Big clothesline again. Big clothesline a third time. Harvey Hastings, eyes glazed over. Don't know that he has any idea where he is, but a jawbreaker. The instinct of Hastings. Harvey Hastings. Forearm smash, kip up. Inverted atomic drop. Simple but effective scoop slam. Harvey Hastings battling his way back against Chris Andrews here. And the headshot is exactly what Harvey Hastings needs. Now the edge over Chris Andrews. Standing Spanish fly. Josh Wolf is down. Britt's on his own. And Harvey Hastings. Hurricane Rana attempted, instead gets a powerbomb, goes splat on the canvas like a bug off a windshield. Harvey comes right back at Andrews, but Andrews is ready for him. Irish whipper to the corner. Britt looking to put him up high, but Harvey with the boots to the side of the head instead. Now from behind, tilt-a-whirl, head scissors whip. Josh Wolf regains his composure. Harvey Hastings turns to taunt at him. And now goes to the top rope again. Chris Andrews moved out of the way last time. From the high red district, Harvey Hastings with blitzkrieg to the pin. 1, 2, no! Chris Andrews possessing the heart that we know him to have. Refuses to stay down, now a standing shooting star. A standing blitzkrieg. Even though Britt kicked out, I should say, he is still feeling the effects, trying desperately, and there's the cliffhanger, pop-up German. Chris Andrews with Jacob Ziegler looking like he's completely dead on the apron. Calf kick by Harvey, might have been a last-ditch effort, big elbow to the side of the head, and revenge, countered by Harvey to a gut-wrench suplex. Spinning slow kick caught by Britt. Elbow to the knee. Swoops down behind. Back suplex. German suplex. All things threes. Finishes off with the vertical. What an outstanding matchup this has been. Gonna make for two excellent singles matches at Ascendant 6. Harvey Hastings versus Jacob Ziegler. Josh Wolf versus Chris Andrews. Tonight, though, it is tag team action. Slaps hands with Wolf. And Wolf looks for his revenge against Hastings. But Hastings is waiting for him. Jawbreaker. Kick to the gut. Double H. Sunset flip powerbomb to the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. Wolf kicks out in his own regard, and Britt takes out Ziggler. And Wolf with the DDT. Meanwhile, Britt kneeing the shit out of Ziggler. See ya, bye, right on top of Harvey. Ziggler's down and out, and Josh Wolf looks to hammer the fight. Why is he going for Ziggler? Oh, Josh Wolf takes his eye off the ball, trying to handle both Harvey and Jacob. Britt just rested on the apron saying, "You got it, fam." And once again, here comes Wolf with this combination, but Ziggler's still in the ring, breaks it up, saving Harvey. Not out of friendship, not out of respect or anything, just so that Ziggler does not lose this match. But now Josh Wolf lining up the shot. Fenrir with the jaws. The jaws to the pin. 1, 2. No. How is it not enough? But Josh Wolf doesn't care. Says, "You want another? I got another for you, buddy." The jaws of Fenrir, numero dos, right to the pin this time. Britt takes out Ziggler. 1. No, Ziggler breaks through Britt's defense and makes the save. Harvey Hastings catching the whooping of a lifetime. There's the woo! Trying to hashtag make it a win. Harvey Hastings overhand punch. Josh Wolf leaned against the ropes. He has nothing left. Look at Harvey Hastings' agility. Head scissors whip and a kip up. Yeah, he really needs to tag to Ziggler right now. Very, very smart move. Josh Wolf looking like he's completely out of it, and Jacob Ziggler snaps the knee to the side. Not just looking to beat Josh Wolf, looking to injure him. And now here come the dirty heel tactics. Jacob Ziggler puts both his feet on the middle rope, adding leverage to the pin as Harvey takes out Britt, but Josh Wolf not going to go down via those nefarious means. Britt is out of it though. Kick to the gut again. To the thigh, flapjack. Josh Wolf catches his arm right on the rope. Wolf trying to roll to safety, but Ziggler staying on him. Where's Ziggler going? To the top rope. Josh says no. Kick to the chest though. And Ziggler from the high rank district, crossbody. Jacob Ziggler is run on empty. I think he was going to try to go to the top rope for his moonsault. Instead, his shoulders are slumped, continuing to bleed out of that cut on his forehead. Harvey Hastings on the apron, watching as Jacob Ziggler stalks Josh Wolf. Britt still out of it on the ringside area. And Ziggler now closes the distance. Alley-oop, face first, went Wolf off of all 3 turnbuckles. You see Josh looking for the tag, but Britt's not there. Marking his territory, Jacob Ziggler pulls the trigger for the Claymore. Josh Wolf sidesteps it. Britt's back on the apron. Wolf gets caught up in an Irish whip though to the corner. Rebounds out of it, knee to the midsection. Nice reversal by Ziggler into an alley-oop. And there's the swag walk. Tying Wolf up in a pump handle. Back of the head dropped across the knee. Josh Wolf donning that proverbial crimson mask, bleeding like a stuck pig. As Ziggler just throws hands. Irish whip. Watch out, Harvey Hastings rebounds, but a knee to the face. Arms out wide. Jacob Ziggler confident and his ability as he goes to the corner again. Chris Andrews can do nothing but watch as the Claymore. Success. No! Wolf has got that maneuver well scouted now. He can't just keep reversing it though. He can't just keep playing defense. Has to go on offense, and the jaws! To the pin. Can Britt stop Harvey? No, too slow. Wolf just handing out those jaws. But Britt is unable to stop Harvey Hastings in time. Jawbreaker. Slapjack again. Britt's right there. Can Wolf make the tag? Jacob Ziegler trying to drag Josh Wolf as far away as possible, making it harder for Britt to break up the pin. Luckily only a 2 count, but Britt goes down again. Sent to the outside. Look at Josh, man. Look at him. Look at him. This match is becoming harder and harder to watch. Jacob Ziegler, though, throw it overhead. Josh Wolf, like I said, does not know the meaning of the word quit. Jacob Ziegler right there, though, to make a hot tag to world champion Harvey Hastings. This is what it comes down to. The penultimate showdown. Jacob goes to the apron before he gets disqualified. Grabs a hold of the Tyson's shoulder first. Harvey is thrown into the steel post. Josh Wolf stomps a mud hole. And Hastings looking to walk him dry. Britt is still down. Elbow drop to the dick. Wolf's entire face is covered in blood. I don't even know how he's able to see right now. Irish whip to the corner, and Harvey Hastings surely has something in mind for Josh Wolf, but an Omega driver takes those plans and throws them out the window. If I were Josh, I'd make a tag real quick to Chris Andrews as he tries to, but throw it into the corner. The tilt-a-whirl, Harvey Hastings looping around again and again and taunting right in front of Britt. Britt can't do anything as referee Marcus Lafew watches closely. Doesn't want to risk a DQ. Over the shoulders, Josh Wolf goes for a little bit of a ride, ending with him dropped chest first over the top rope. Hastings now a headshot right on the mark. I talked about it these past few weeks, man. Josh Wolf does not know when to call it quits with Ascendance 4, or Ascendance just 4 weeks away. There's a much bigger prize on the horizon for Wolf, but he's too prideful. And now Harvey resorts to the Anaconda Vice to get the job done. And Britt doesn't even get in to make the save. Harvey forces Wolf to submit. Hastings and Ziegler are victorious. And Britt at the end, I think, was fed up. He very easily could have gone in the ring there to save Josh Wolf. He purposefully did not. He watched as Wolf suffered in the hold and tapped out. Jacob Ziegler remains unbeaten at Purgatory, now 3-0, as Hastings goes 2-0. They managed to work together long enough to get the job done here, and even caught up in the emotions, share a handshake. Controversy at the end, people saying it was a rope break. Why didn't Britt get in to make the save? Well, Fusion shows up on the Genesis pay-per-view and closes the show with the win. Well, guys, as always, if you like what you saw and you post that, you know I go live. If you are new to CMV, we have a brand new taking shape starting tomorrow, Monday, but NGW 4 days in a row. Ooh, oh boy. Well, what are you going to do? So tomorrow's Fusion, NGW starts on Tuesdays, and Genesis moves to Saturdays, guys. We are officially just 4 weeks away now from Ascendant 6, the show of shows, the extravaganza, the grandest stage of them all in the Showcase of the Immortals, set for a 3-day run. The pre-show and panel day 1 and day 2 taking place Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the 11th, 12th, and 13th of August. Exclamation point Twitter, exclamation point Discord in the chat will give you links to all of our social medias. And exclamation point join will give you a link to our website, cmvwrestling.com. We are on Xbox One. If you want to join, you are more than welcome to do so. Check us out. And so, again, thank you guys for watching. Great pay-per-view, some really good matches there. And I hope you enjoy Extreme Rules. Are going to watch it. And have a good Sunday. See you tomorrow. Toodles.